So I know the exams will be moving to digital. I'm taking it in July, and I haven't heard it. Like I know, like you go on the LSAT website and they have examples and everything to see what it's going to look like. But have you heard of like just like tests, whether like practice tests throughout the city that maybe people are administrating that are the digital? Like is that I haven't heard anything about
That's a great question. I wish they were. It's so new that I think not yet.
Okay.
But for those taking in the fall, I imagine that some of the big prep companies might start administering it in that style. I know that a lot of the big prep companies are starting to adapt all the LSAT prep tests to the digital format, but it is kind of costly for them to give everybody tablets. They have to buy like 30 tablets for everybody. It does add up if they're a couple $100s a pop. So I don't know.
Check out the website. Is that what you recommend?
I'd say get a tablet if you don't already have one. LSAC again is using a Microsoft Surface Go, but you could use an iPad or a Samsung, and go on LSAC's site familiar.lsac.org, and currently test 73 is on there. Like I said earlier, they're going to be adding 2 more next week, and then for the fall they'll be adding, where they seem to be indicating several more, maybe a half dozen more. So you will maybe have up to 6 or 8 or 10 going for the fall, but going for July only, you'll probably only have a couple.
So what would you recommend? So I actually have one of your study guides.
Oh, great.
So what would you recommend, like, trying to be able to do, like, the digital? Would it be, like, when you're, like, so I guess, like, towards the end, where in the schedule where it has me taking tests, would I, like, mix both of them? Is that what?
That's a great question. So I would say you want to do a mix of the ones on LSAC's site on your tablet. So maybe save 2 or 3, you do 2 or 3 of those on the tablet on your own, and you have their countdown timer and everything for administering. And then for the other timed exams you do, I suggest if you can use the PDFs, have the PDFs up on your screen, and maybe ideally on the tablet screen, and then have your scrap paper on the side, and just try to time yourself and mimic it as best you can. It's obviously a bit scary for them to be doing something new, but I think there are some benefits too, like bubbling. Bubbling takes 2 seconds on the tablet. You just click or tap with the stylus, and you're good. Versus bubbling with the number 2 pencil, that adds maybe a minute or 2.